Oh, thank you, yeah. A little bit of sound hiccup last night. We hadn't had one in a while. Oh, so you're saying they do it in the morning? Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. They told me I had type A blood, but it was type O, a typo. Okay, I like it. I see what you did there. It took me a minute, David. I had to read that twice. Good evening. Happy Friday, my man. Happy Friday. That's pretty good. Happy Friday night. Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Blessings to you and yours. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. It is chilly outside. Nice north breeze blowing in behind a cool front. Well, cold front, technically. I mean, they're all cold fronts, okay? There's no such thing as a cool front in meteorology. They're all cold fronts, but some of them not as hot fronts. But now we're getting into that time of year where you're going to notice when a front comes through, not just going to be winds, but it's definitely a jacket kind of night, hoodie for sure, or a sweater at least, because the north wind is putting a good chill on that air. Let's take a look at what we've got with the temperatures now. It's cooler than it looks, okay? You go outside, I know it says 65, but it feels colder than that, I promise. It's already in the mid-50s across the hill country, but that driving north wind is what's putting the chill on the air for sure. How you doing, Alex? Good to see David. Still some 70s on the map. Earlier this afternoon when that front came through, it was like 4 or 5 p.m., and you could see, I mean, temperatures were like 20 degrees difference on either side of that front. But this is about as far as we go. I mean, we're not going to get much cooler tonight, especially with the wind speeds, you know, because when winds are moving at 15, 20, 30 miles per hour, you just don't get a big drop in temperatures. Winds have to be calm. And you can see the north winds moving the flags out here on the hill. They're right now at 15 miles an hour. Dew points dropped to 54. So let me show you the rain. This was a disappointment because, you know, we were hoping for a little bit more considering the fact that this will be the last good rain for a while. That's going to be the worst part about it, is that the forecast, we're kind of shifting weather patterns just a little bit, and we're going to go into a bit more of a dry pattern moving forward. There'll be like one more chance of rain next Wednesday, and that's about it. So the line develops out west early today and drives east, but you can see just kind of skips more northeast as it's being pushed east. We just saw a very narrow band of showers, no thunderstorms. Just heavy rain at times for, well, western Bandera County. Kerrville saw some decent rain, but really no one had a big amount. Let's take a look at what we saw with rainfall totals out there. And you can see that they pick up once you get west of Medina Lake. So west of Medina, Texas for an inch, near Kerrville, 1/4 of an inch, Medina Lake, 1/2 an inch. Northern Valverde County, now you're talking about almost 2 inches in that little green pocket out there. So some spots got some decent rain. Here's what's amazing when you really consider the fact that we had this frontal boundary. Look at 38 in Albuquerque, 40 Amarillo, 48 Midland. And then that's a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, where you see that counterclockwise swirl, those big winds, and a Category 2 no less, Rafael. So we're in between a front and a hurricane, and we don't get much rain at all. We don't get any. I mean, it's just fascinating, right? So you can see that the front's going to push to the Texas coast, which, by the way, as we're looking at this, one of the main reasons why we're getting these fronts now to the coast and into the Gulf waters, that we're seeing the water cool off, we're seeing upper level wind shear, and the steering currents are just not conducive to a tropical system right now in the Gulf of Mexico. So Rafael will continue to just meander in the central Gulf waters and then take a turn to the south and west towards the Bay of Campeche, where he's expected to fizzle out. So let's take a look at winds. They will be gusty overnight tonight, and then even tomorrow morning. Let's go ahead and lose this pause and show you what we've got tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We're looking at 19 to 20 mile per hour wind gusts. And then as we get into the afternoon, we should start seeing these winds back off a bit. So Saturday night into Sunday morning could be a few degrees cooler when the winds start to die down. But as far as Saturday morning goes, I mean, it's going to be nice and chilly. 52 Bernie, Bandera will get down to 50, maybe a 49 or 48 Kerrville, Mountain Home, Fredericksburg, upper 40s will be the coldest. We're going to hover right around 60. 62 in the city, Seguin, Stockdale, Devine 63, you know, just right around that 60-degree mark, and drying out nicely. Dew points will fall. Look at this upper level low. So this is what we call a cold core low, good cold air aloft, and that's what's delivering a lot of the snow, big snow package for Colorado, New Mexico, even some parts of West Texas had a little bit of snow. But look at that dry air. In the wake of this system, and water vapor is the x-ray of the atmosphere, and this is going to be the change in atmosphere. I mean, we're really losing all that moisture. Those dew points are going to go down tremendously, and we'll have a nice looking weekend. Now, we could see a few morning clouds. I don't think we'll see much, but the models are keeping a few clouds in. You see a few sprinkles down I-35. But by the afternoon, boy, that model's got us warmer than I'm thinking. It's got us up to 78 or 79. I think actually Saturday will be about 76. Sunday will be a little bit warmer. So there's Sunday morning. So about 59 or 60 in the city will be nice chill. And then about 80 for the high. So yeah, nice looking weekend, guys. Really nice looking weekend. Well, let's check in on Rafael. Applause and move on. Melissa, can anyone hear, or is it silent? You guys should be hearing me, right, Paul? Love you too, Gabriella. Hey, Lise, there you are. Right? Nice drop in temps. See look at Rafael. Is going to be going directly south, actually, now. Winds are at 70, so now a tropical storm. No longer a hurricane. Strong tropical storm, but 74 is the minimum winds. You too, Aurora. Have a great weekend. From the Tower of the Americas. Thank you, Pam. Here comes the 14-day forecast. So again, gradual sun throughout the Saturday. We start a little cloudy. By the end of the day, partly cloudy, 76. So maybe about 58, 56, yeah? That sounds about right. Maybe I'll bump it down a little bit. What are we at right now? Let me just check current temperature. And again, we're not looking at a decent chance of rain. Well, not even a decent. Wednesday's 30%. That's not a decent chance. Not a decent chance. All right, so let's see what we've got. 65 right now. Thanks, Lise. So yeah, we might do 58. 65 now at 9 o'clock. Yeah, maybe we do it. Let's go for it. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late. I just saw the Spasmatics. It was last Saturday. They're so fun. Have you guys ever seen the Spasmatics? Cover band of all the 80s fun music, man. They're really a lot of fun. So we're going to bump these all down just a little bit as you guys look at the forecast. So Bandera, I'm taking you to 49 and Bernie 50. Yeah, for sure. Bernie will be close. So Helotes going with 57, 56. Castroville and Hondo. Always colder by a few degrees out Highway 90. That's for sure. I mean, St. Hedwig, we're going to go with 60. Lavernia, 60. 59. All right, there we go. So yeah, just adjusting the lows by a couple of degrees there. Happy Friday, Shell. Hey, Terry, good to see you too. How's everything going? Hey, Michael, tornado in Waco? No, not at all. I mean, now you got me thinking. Let's just double check. And we had that front. No. Let's see, I'm going to back this up about 6 hours. No, there were some pretty strong storms, but no tornadoes. No. Oh, let me see what's... Oh, about 5 o'clock. It went through quick. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. So, yeah, just checking that radar. Got to make sure on that one. Brian Olson, what's going on, my man? Total Source, how's weather for Sunday? Last day of Worst Fest is going to be fantastic. Yeah, that's the day to go. Sunshine, temps about 80, 81. Beautiful day to celebrate all things German. Prost. It's going to be a great Worst Fest, man. Have fun. David, maybe still working on 14-day forecasts. Heads sunny, tails rain. Yeah, exactly. No, it's going to be a while for any significant rain. We'll have a dry front come through again next week. And, man, Veterans Day looks good. Mostly sunny, 82. Speaking of which, help us out on Veterans Day. Here's what we do. Every Veterans Day, we're at Canines for Warriors. I'll be doing a phone bank, a telethon, all day Monday. Starting at 6 a.m., we'll go to 6 p.m. 12 hours of fundraising for Canines for Warriors. They decided on Military City, USA, to open up a second location. They're from Florida. That was the one location they had. They said, let's branch out. Where are we going to go? They decided on Military City, USA, and we're going to show them why. Okay? We love our veterans in this city. And here's your opportunity to put a new leash on life for not just a veteran, but for a dog. These dogs are rescue dogs from area shelters, and they're trained, phenomenally trained, to become lifelong companions of these veterans who suffer with PTSD and other post-traumatic symptoms and things after serving our country, deciding to sign up and fight for our freedom. And now it's our time and our chance to fight for them. So please, do everything you can to help us donate on Monday. It's a Ken's Cares initiative. It's one of the most important things we do at Ken's. We love our veterans in San Antonio, so let's show them why we're Military City, USA. Canines for Warriors, one-day phone bank. What better way to spend Veterans Day than loving on a veteran? That's really the best way to say thank you to somebody who served our country. So, hope to hear from you on Monday. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up on this Friday night. Have a really good Friday night. Check out Grub or Flub as our good friend Luke Whitney takes on the Burritozilla.
Yes, sir.
That thing was massive.
Since they're already on our Facebook, the link is on one of our most recent posts.
Okay, so just scroll up or down.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right here on kens5.com, and you'll find Grub or Flub. And my man Luke Whitney, digital ninja and food challenge connoisseur. If you've got a food challenge, he'll come to your kitchen.
Oh yeah, I will.
Would you do that? What if it wasn't a restaurant? What if some, person said, "Hey, I cook a menudo or I cook a really hot chili. I want to see if he can finish a big bowl of my chili."
I am never.
Would you entertain that?
I'm never one to turn down any
We
challenge.
talked about this literally 2 years ago. I was like, do you think you can finish a David Lynch lasagna in 20 minutes?
David Lynch lasagna. Is it world known? It's known, huh?
If they've got something and then they give me parameters,
I like this. Okay, guys, look, Luke, all he needs is parameters. I like it. But yeah, the latest Grubber flub, I watched. It was really good, man.
thank you.
I saw the turning point. I could see it in your eyes. Good stuff. All right, y'all. God bless you. Have an awesome weekend. We'll see you at 10.